everyone. Okay, I owe you guys another review video. This is another keychain light, TINY2, and I got it on my keychain. And oh look, it's dead. Overall, that's been my experience with this light. Whenever I want to use it, it's always dead. Here's what it looks like. It's got a power button, a mode button, a USB-C charge point, and 2 lights and a clip. And there we go, it's charging. It is kind of cool how they have the little screen on there, so you can see 3.12 volts. It's on level 1 daily. I don't know what that means. When you turn it on, first it shows you the brightness, 1 lumen, and it'll shine on 1 lumen right now after I just plugged it in for 8 hours and 52 minutes. 15 lumens, 47 minutes, 65 lumens, 3, 200, it only lasts a minute. It'll probably die even on the charger, and then if you hold it, it does 500 in 3 minutes. So here's what I think about it. It's nice that it's small. It stays alive a long time when I don't have it on my keychain, but on my keychain it always turns on in my pocket, and I'll like get in my car to start driving and I'll just see that it's on in my pocket. So to combat that, they have these 2 lockout modes. If you hold the power button, lockout mode number 1, and to turn it back on, it's just hey, I'm locked. So you have to push it twice and hold, and then it does that little loading. Then there's lockout screen number 2. If you hold it for longer, number 2. But it does the same thing to unlock it. So it would still turn on in my pocket. And I emailed them, and when he asked about when the review was coming out, I said, yeah, I don't really like it because it keeps dying in my pocket. And even with the lockout mode, he said, was it in 1 or 2? And I just said they seem like they're the same thing. So I don't know. It turns on in your pocket. These buttons they're very clicky, but they're just plastic. You can see. Okay, so I guess this one's kind of compared to the Tipsy. This is what it looks like in comparison. It's a lot smaller. So size-wise on my keychain, it wasn't as annoying. So in comparison to my F-150 key fob, you can see how much smaller it is. So that was nice. I like the size, but the buttons on it, these are like rubberized, and they're harder to press than this. Like this one is just so easy. I think that's why it turned on so much. This one didn't turn on in my pocket as much. Yeah, it wasn't flickering like that before. What I ended up using this most for is at work when I would do yard walks. So on my hip, I always have this. Even just at home, this has just become part of what I carry around. Nikkor P20i, and it sits in this holster, and it never turns on accident. And if I ever need light, even if I'm like, I don't know, walking into the bathroom and it's dark, I just turn that on. You don't have to turn on a light switch. And so I've just gotten used to that. Whereas this one, and this isn't really a review of the light, but the style of light. I'm just not really a keychain light guy. And this one, you have to pull it out, fiddle through your keys, hit the button, unlock it, then shine it, and hope it's not dead. But for the brightness, for the size, I mean, it's good. If I had this like as a backup in my truck or something where I know it's not going to be turned on, it lasts a decent amount of time, and on the dimmer settings, it's still usable, and it lasts hours and hours and hours. So yeah, that's my quick review of it, but it's not something I would ever buy.